Hey everybody, what is going on? Hexlex here, got another Elestrals video for you, and we are going to be opening some more packs. This time it's going to be the Frostfall box from the Clash bundle there. As always, as with the last video as well, I'm going to link in the description below the video on my main channel where I unboxed the Clash video itself, or the Clash box rather itself, so you can see all the fun promos and other info about Clash that was shared with me in that box there. So moving on to the Frostfall booster box, we already opened the base set one, which does not have any Blazers. I'm still thinking about that, but when it comes to Frostfall, I don't think there's anything in particular that I need. So I guess we're just looking for fancy stuff. Here is our box topper. That's gonna be Cryo Scourge. I actually own a playset of this art now, so like, I don't go out of my way, like I've said multiple times now, in physical TCGs to get, like, fancy arts, but if I happen to have a playset of the fancy art, I might as well just, like, keep it, right? There's no reason not to. I mean, unless I want to get rid of them, but also the box toppers aren't, like, you know, super duper, expensive anyway. Ooh, they bent a little bit as they were coming out. I'm gonna have to be careful to not do that. So, as always, ever, I'm gonna start by throwing out the spirit there first and see if we got a foil one. Although I don't know if that actually, I keep saying that, but I don't know if that actually means anything. So if you do see a spirit there. So anyway, all right, we got Narpoon, Giraflora, Frostamite, Snowaddle, Mount Olympus, Avalanche going into the uncommons here, Blizzard, Ambrosia, and Caperfume is going to be our first rare. Not exactly the most exciting card in the world, but I think this is the rare I own the most of. I think I own 7 of these. So, like I said, the Elestrals team was so very generous to not only send this Clash bundle, but also the Frostfall bundle as well was the first thing they sent over. So, as always ever, just a huge thank you to the team there. Ooh. I scuffed up that first common peeling the plastic off, but it's just a bubble in, so I'm not like really worried about it or anything, but yeah, I gotta be careful when you're opening packs. You don't want to damage your cards. Don't want to manhandle them. Paleoth. Paleoth is actually a pretty decent Earth card. It's like, there are so many Earth 1-drops that are like pretty solid, and I think would definitely see play in other colors, but like, Earth has so many good 1-spirit cards that like, stuff like Paleoth tends to not look as like good on paper, or like in comparison rather. And we got Poison Nectar, not a bad rare. I already own a playset of pretty much everything at this point. I need to stop bringing that up. It sounds like I'm showing off, which I'm not, especially because it's all lowest rarity. And like, really, it's the fact that like Elestrals is like such a cheap game to get into. One, even physically. I mean, of course, I won't lie getting these bundles, definitely. These creator bundles, I won't lie that helps. But even, like, aside from that, like, the cards themselves are so cheap. And then on top of that, like, there's so few of them that, you know, early on, when a game is relatively young, is when it's best to start. These uncommons on top? That's weird. Just noticed that. Anyway, yeah, early on, when a game's young is when it's best to, like, start collecting, right? And Racer Ridge. Lol, Racer Ridge is going to be our rare. This is probably one of the worst cards in the game, but even then, you know, it's not like unplayable. Dimax has certainly made a deck of it. But, okay. So we got Zaptor. Speaking of Dimax, we could pull in a full art Flammoth. That would actually give me a playset of full arts, which would be kind of neat. Again, not going out of my way for rarity maxing, but hey, got our first foil here, Brontiglow. One thing I've noticed from these boxes in this bundle is that these foils have no curve on them whatsoever. That's very nice that they're upping the card quality, because you know, a lot of TCGs in general have issues with the foils curving, but you know, I've had Elestrals foils that have been pretty curved as well, but I thought that was only gonna, like, because I noticed that in the base set box that we opened first, but it's also been true in this one, so looks like they are just upping the quality, which is very nice. I mean, it's so obvious that they care about the game. You know, Dan, A driving the rest of the team there. Again, uncommons were on top there. That was a little bit odd, but for the rares, or for the commons rather, and then the rare. Oh my god, I was literally just talking about this. And I guess ask and ye shall receive. That is my third full art Flamemoth, so I guess I will just be hanging on to that as my playset then. This is like not a particularly great card, but it is a gorgeous full art. It's just beautiful. I mean, the full arts in general look so good, so... yeah. That's cool. I'm actually glad I have that playset, even though it's not that great of a card. It's like, again, it's just so cool. Alright. What do we got? Funglow. Funglow might be one of the cards I own the most copies of. Every time I pass through the Thunder Commons in my box, it's like, alright, let's get past all the Funglows and Cryoscorch. The same card as our box topper, but this is just the regular version. It's actually not a bad card. It sees, it's seen play in recent tournament topping decks. Again, the thing that I really like about Elestrals is that it feels like pretty much everything is playable. Ooh, wait. Oh no, the Spirit was on bottom? Oh. Isn't it supposed to be... am I just tripping? I might just be tripping. I think I am just tripping. Wait, no I'm not. Yeah, because the rare's here. Usually you flip it over and then the commons... that's weird. Because some of these have been like uncommons and commons then rare, but that one is just like totally backwards. Unless I was just tripping on that one. That could also be the case, but... it's funny because I was just saying... well, I mean, you know, whatever. The order that the cards are in the pack is like whatever. Is so... who cares? The card quality itself... because again, this full art Flamemoth is like perfectly flat. There's no curve on that whatsoever. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Commons on top. There's the Spirit. So Ursaden, Platypulse, Jotagua, that's a great card. Abominursa, that's good in bears. Cryoling, that's actually a good frost card. Citra of Kione, Avalanche, Blizzard, and another Poison Nectar. I've already pulled a playset in this box, so that makes my second playset. Most of these rares are going to end up going in the old binder. But, yeah. Nice to be able to trade people playsets whenever they want them. It can be awkward owning like two of a card sometimes for that reason. It's like, people usually only want one other playset, but... and there's Lakagon. It's a pretty solid water card. Alright. Zaptor. I feel like there's a foil on this pack. This one feels like... this pack feels chunky. It's a chunky pack. The Snowaddle there. Rise from the Depths. Nope, I was wrong. Just a Cerebrum. For some reason I thought there were 4 uncommons for a second there. Alright. Let's see what else we got. So... there should be, I think in every pack, there's a full art, or every box, she said every pack. A full art in every pack, I wish. There is a full art and a foil Spirit in every box, so, in addition to the other foils, of course. Are there any foils I'm particularly looking to get, just to, like, have more copies? Wow, another Poison Nectar. I mean, it'd be nice to own... well, now I'm kind of thinking about, like, if these are going to be uncurved, I'd like a Lavalith, because all mine are kind of, like, on the, curvier side. Not that way. You know what I mean. Okay, we got Permafrost, Morfrost, Frigicub, and another Poison Nectar! That's insane! Look at these rares! We've pulled 5 Poison Nectar in this box so far. I've heard that some Frostfall boxes will have like just a bunch of a rare, but I thought it was the foil where it was like 4 or 5 of your foils would end up being the same card. I guess that could still happen to us too, but like that's kind of, it's funny because there are some cards where that's like not a big deal at all. Like Moralith, I would not mind a Moralith box that had like 4 or 5 of those. Oh my god, this pack, this one's being very obstinate. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't even mean to pull that out, but ask and ye shall receive. There is a Morlith right there. I meant to just pull out the, what is it? The spirit, but there's Morlith right there. So will this be a Morlith error box? Let's find out. I don't even know if that's a thing. I think it is. I feel like I've heard somebody say that before. There's so many, like... I don't know, I'm still relatively new to the game, so much of the stuff I say, I'm like, I don't know, I've heard someone say that before, I feel like. More Frost, Catarant, good Frost cards. More Frost, Frigicub, and another Cryo Scorch. Alright. Ooh, I almost knocked over the box and all the packs inside of it. Spirits, don't fall on top of the foils. Funglow, Paleoth, Chilotl. And for our rare, we have Arcturus. Not a... What does this do, actually? It's the one that gets... Expend... Yeah, you can expend a Frost to get a bunch of attack. That's not, like, the worst. I mean, expending one Frost gives it up to 6. That's not awful, but... I mean, there are better cards, of course, like the crabs that can get 6 attack that are 1 spirits. Speaking of which, I think I actually just saw... I think I accidentally revealed the foil for like half a second there, and I think I saw a crab. That'd be wild if that was true. If these cards that I keep mentioning just like keep coming up. It was a crab. It was a Mossation. Yeah, another example of ask and ye shall receive. So these are both very good cards. Locagon is not bad either. Like, I think Locagon is another case where like there's just better 2-spirit cards you can play in water decks overall, but it's definitely not a bad card. Alright, what do we got here? Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Narpoon, Giraflora, Frostmite, Tower of Winds, Race to the Top, Cryovern, and Wasp Ivy. Great card. Fun build around. So fun fact, in my Frostfall bundle, I pulled 0 of these. And as a result of that, for some reason, like, even though I get Cyanectar is in this set, I thought that Wasp Ivy, because I had heard of this deck and I knew it existed, but I thought that Wasp Ivy was a base set card, because I just assumed I had pulled at least one of every Frostfall foil, but nope, in 2 Frostfall boxes previously, I just pulled 0 Wasp Ivy somehow, but there's one there. See what else we got. Oh, look at that! Another ask and ye shall receive. There's Lavalith. Perfectly straight, too. Yeah, this has been a pretty good box. Again, like the last one as far as like card quality goes. Like, Bronzaglow isn't really ever played, like ever. Flammoth, Dimex showed us the potential of that deck, which unfortunately currently is not as high as it could be, or should be? I don't know. Flamemoth is a cool card, it's just like it takes too much to get it out. But it's definitely not bad. 7-5 has definitely not been too shabby though. Floyd, the Stadiums, Uncommons, Race Heroes, Terrasail, and Galaxair. Not a foil, but definitely not a bad wind 1-spirit card there. That's another rare that like Keeper Fume I own like 7 of actually. One of the ones I own the most of, rares that is. Okay. Nimbug, Narpoon. All this fun stuff. Circoon, Scepter, Avalanche, and Vertolith. Another pretty good card there to have. The Lith. I mean, the Liths are all good, right? Morlith, Vertolith. I mean, as far as like the Liths that are... Well, because there weren't any Liths in the base set. Daybreak had what? Heliolith, Coastalith, and Arcolith? Yeah, for Frostfall to have Morlith, Vertolith, and Lavalith, which I think these are probably... These are arguably the 3 best Liths. You could make an argument that Arcolith... Actually, I would definitely say that Arcolith is better than Vertolith. And it might be better than Morlith right now, but I think Morlith has high potential to be the best Lith, because it just mills 5 from your own deck. There just needs to be more cards that care about getting milled in the game for it to be good. Panzer is another great example of an Earth 1-drop where, like, this card is not bad. In fact, I think this card is actually quite cool and good, even. But there's just so many good Earth 1 Spirit cards that it has a hard time shining. Hey, look at that. There's regular Flamemoth. So I actually own 2 playsets now. I own a regular playset and I own a full art playset. But I think I'll be keeping the full art playset, and then I'll be putting the regular playset in my binder. Alright, what do we got here? Atlantis, Nimbug, Narpoon, Giraflora, Frostmite, Blizzard, Ambrosia, Stoke the Flame, and another Poison Nectar. How many packs do we have left here? And how many Poison Nectars we pulled? I want to know both of these things. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. So we have 14 packs left, and we've pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 playsets of Poison Nectar. So if this ever becomes like a good sideboard, I mean, this could be like a decent sideboard card at some point. It does negate and destroy any card effect that draws a card. There are not many cards in Elestrals that negate, so if this ever becomes like a needed sideboard card, I guess I got you for Poison Nectar. That's so funny. Alright. I'm actually gonna move here. I'm gonna move my commons and uncommons over here. And then I'm gonna put the rares right next to them right there. Okay. So what did I say? 14 packs to go? 14 packs to go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think 4 of them are going to be foils, and then one of them should be a foil spirit as well, if I am mathing correctly. Okay, that's not a foil, that is a Polar Acne. Maybe we'll pull another 6 Poison Nectars too. I mean, as long as they're not taking up the slot of foils, I don't really care. It's kind of funny, more funny than anything else. And again, if it ends up as an Omni Rune, that negates. So there are plenty of timelines where that just becomes like a like $20 card overnight. In which case, I would be quite happy. Another Flamemoth for another foil there. Flamemoth heard me talking good. This pack feels chunky. I wonder if this is gonna be the foil spirit. Nimbug, Narpoon, Giraflora, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Penguwatt, Permafrog, Morfrost, and nope, it's just a Racerage. Every time I see the pack is chunky, it's just a regular rare. So I have like anti-foil sensors, or just suck at predicting. That's really the answer, right? Is that I just suck at predicting what's gonna be and stuff. So all right, here's the commons. Paleoloth, Tower of the Wind, Sandstorm, and there's a foil right there. It's Morfrost Terraform. Let's throw that over here. So we're definitely not getting like a ton of the same foil. I guess if we could still get like 2 more Flamemoths, and that would be like I mean, we have already pulled a playset in this box alone. Funnily enough, I said right at the start about pulling a playset of 4 Flamemoths, so. Another example of Ask and Ye Shall Receive. But again, I would definitely like it if Morlith or Lavalith was the foil I got a lot of. If that's a thing. There's Cerebrum rather. I think I'm at the point where I'm just going to pull the rest of the... I want to save the boxes themselves. I don't really care about the pack wrappers. Alright, how many packs do we got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the last quarter of the box. Let's see what we got here. This one's being obstinate as well. Okay, here we go. No, come on. Come on. Oh, please. Please. There we go. Just have to peel it down the side there. No, the spirit got kind of mangled there, but at least it was just a spirit. We need to be more careful about how I open these packs. I've never been a very... Oh, wait, those are base set cards. That's fine, I don't really care about it. I'm going to have to sort this all anyway. I sort it by color and rarity, not by what set it's in, so it doesn't really matter if I mix up sets here. Okay, another one where the uncommons are on top. That's interesting. Avalanche, Blizzard, and then the commons. Okay, so the rare is going to be on the bottom still. Wait, what? Oh, it's a foil spirit. There it is. I didn't realize it at first. I didn't notice it was foil, but it's a foil Lycoris. Okay, so we got the full art, we got the foil spirit, and we have 1, so 6, 10, so we have 2 more foils to go in 7 packs, looks like. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop setting the spirit aside. There's kind of like no point in doing that. And it's another Wasp IV. That's cool. So 2 Flamemoths, 2 Wasp IV. Bunch of Insectoids. A-Drive's favorite. I haven't seen a Stellar. I just realized that. I've still never pulled a Stellar. I got one, of course, in the slab as part of the Clash box, which is very, very cool. The first Stellar... let's place here, so why can't I think of what the card's called? I still have it right over here. The first Stellar Voldusk, of course. Still have that, so... But that's the only Stellar I own. No, that's not true. I also have a Stellar from a Shattered Star. But I've never pulled a Stellar from, like, an actual pack. It's never happened for me, but... Could still happen in this box, technically. And if not in this one, we do still have the Daybreak box as well, so... And it's another Lavalith for the last foil there. I think that's the last foil anyway. Maybe there's going to be another one, so... Lavalith is, of course, limited, but... I mean, it's also going to be... It's always going to be a pretty in-demand card, so... Definitely don't mind owning more copies. Okay, here the Spirit is on top, so I think the rare is going to be underneath it. Yeah, and there it is. It's Comagma. Another one where it was kind of like backwards here. Okay. I mean, again, that's not a big deal. I don't really care. Double Wasp IV, double Flame Moth, double Lavalith. Huh? Let's see if there's anything else in this box. There's another Poison Nectar. That's our 7th one. Let's see here. Narpunja, Flora, Frostbite, Snowaddle, Mount Olympus, Blizzard, Ambrosia, Stoke-the-Forge, Arcturus is our rare. And last pack. I don't think we're due for another foil. I think we've got all those, right? Would you believe if I told you it was yet another Poison Nectar? So I actually want to... I'm gonna separate all these Poison Nectars out. That's just funny. I don't care who you are. That's fun. All right, but yeah. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for this Frostfall box. That's good. Yep, so thanks for watching this box opening. We do have one more, and that's going to be the Daybreak box opening. And I haven't really mentioned it yet, but I did allude to it in previous like deck profiles, or I think the mail day video, I think I might have said this, but I would like to get some gameplay videos up on the channel here. It should be coming very soon, ideally. Maybe if I even record them far enough in advance, I'll even like intersperse them throughout these box openings. We'll have to see how that all plays out. But anyway... those ideally are going to be coming soon enough here on the channel as well. So that's going to do it for this one. This is Hexlex. I'm signing out and also hoping that you have a fantastic day.